What's up, guys? As you can tell, I am still playing around with the lighting in this room, the setup even. I kind of like this idea of a desk spot. Also, then I have my notes right here to the side so I can go off of them and make it a little bit more fleshed and stop like rambling in my head. But today, guys, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man, or Insomniac's Spider-Man Remaster on the PS5 in 2021. Now, I played this game on the PS4 originally, but I went through it all again on the PS5. And it was the remastered version, so you get the 4K 60 frames FPS, and I want to talk about everything I really do enjoy about this fucking game and why it's a phenomenal game, and it still holds up to this day. And on PS5, guys, it looks gorgeous. If you guys can get a PS5 for the holiday season, I know it's hard, I do. It was difficult to get mine too. I paid like $600 for mine, but if you guys can get one, and definitely this is a must-own game to have along with Miles Morales. But today we are talking about Insomniac's Spider-Man. So let's get into it, shall we? One of the things right off the bat I want to talk about what looks incredible is, let's talk about specs. The 4K 60 frames looks beautiful. The HDR compatibility on my Sony PS5 looks phenomenal with this game. The colors, the sky, the day and night cycle, the suit, the reflections off the suit, everything like that, it makes the game look so much more beautiful. And that 60 frames FPS is just another addition on there that I love, and it makes the game look beautiful. One of the things that I do want to say that about Spider-Man Remastered is that you can get it with, if you guys didn't know, when you bought Miles Morales last year, you can get it with the like a digital code. That's what I got with it. But yeah, I mean, it's got that going for it. Now, one of the things that's phenomenal about this game is its open world experience, and I have to say that obviously coming back again, playing it again, especially with the remaster, it looks beautiful. I was not a big fan of the new Peter Parker character renderization. They redid it to look more like the actor's likeness. I was not a big fan, but it grew on me as you start to progress through the story, get used to it more and more and more. It grows on you, right? But I have to say that, like, obviously with this game, the open world experience is just fucking amazing. It is crazy how Insomniac made this game, and it doesn't get boring. You can just, the web swinging alone is just fun to fucking do, and then beat up some crime, or like if there's like a little crime in progress, beat up people, and that, it's fucking fun. And I tell you, sometimes I just hop on the game just to swing around. That's what I do. I mean, what can I say? Another thing I do want to say is the game does have a really good score. Now, I will say the score does get a little repetitive sometimes, but like, and what I mean by that is you start to hear it a lot, you know, and it does repeat itself, but it is a really good, phenomenal score. Another thing I want to get into is this is really one of my favorite Spider-Man adaptations. I love Peter Parker in this game. I love Spider-Man in this game. I love how he's an older Peter Parker, an older Spider-Man with all the experience. We're not doing something like Tom Holland Spider-Man or Tobey's or Andrew's where there's an origin. This is an established Spider-Man in a world that's established already with how his relationship is with MJ, meeting Otto Octavius, and Aunt May. Like, that stuff is really awesome, if you guys catch my vibe. That's what I want to get into next, is it has an amazing story. Amazing, action-packed, emotional story. You guys know what happens at the end, that Aunt May dies, and with the cure and that stuff that happens, with that illness going around, that basically the Sinister Six release, which I thought was fucking cool as fuck too. First you fight the demons, and you fight, oh my god, I forgot his name. What is his name? The one demon guy, you guys know what I'm talking about, that works at Feast. And then you get introduced to how Doc Ock sets up basically the Sinister Six. Then you gotta fight Electro, you gotta fight Vulture, you gotta fight Scorpion, you gotta fight Electro, Vulture, Scorpion, Doc Ock, and the demon guy, and then I believe is it Lizard? I don't remember. I'm trying to think. I forgot about that. But either way, I remember it. I know. But either way, it's just a fun, action-packed game. Now, I do want to get into playtime, playtime in that. It took me about 10 hours to complete the campaign, the main campaign, the main storyline in that, which is pretty good for a campaign, and about almost 40 hours including finishing all the side quests. Now, I was going through a New Game Plus, and I wasn't going to make this video until I was done with New Game Plus, but I decided why not get a head start and earlier into it while midway through New Game Plus. And I will say that, yeah, 40 hours overall, and you have New Game Plus too. So I mean, you get a lot of, it's probably about 40 hours including New Game Plus, but you get a lot of, for the main story, about 20-25 hours, I would say, or like the main, you know what I mean, the main story and the main side quest, and not New Game Plus. Just your normal run through, it's about 25 hours, I would say. So you're probably looking at about like 40, 45, 50 hours overall. There's challenges. What I love about the game is the amount of creative ability you got. Free, like you can create, you can customize your gear, your skill tree, you can upgrade your skills. One of the things I do like too is like certain suits have different abilities, and let's get into that too. There are so many suits in this game that you pick what Spider-Man you want to be. Personally, I main the Amazing Spider-Man suit. I like going to some of the Tom Holland Spider-Man suits, like the red and blue one, or the red and black one, or I'll go to the Raimi suit too. And I even do like the normal stock suit. I think they're fun. I really do, and I love that creative ability that makes you really truly feel like the Spider-Man that you want to be in this game. Now, there's a lot of, the characters are handled really well. All the villains are handled really well, but I want to talk about our heroes, our protagonists in that, in the game, and like even cameos through like Miles Morales, which he's handled really well in this game. And then we know we're setting up to see his story, which I will make a video on, but we're setting up to see his story, and I love that. That's one of the things I really like. But MJ and Peter's relationship with MJ, or Black Cat even with DLC, or Peter's relationship with Aunt May, these are really good emotional character development moments throughout the game that really work, and you believe it, and that's what I loved. And I was so happy to see that my first time around and returning back to it, because first time I played it, let's face it, was 2018 on PS4. And I haven't played it since, and now back in 2021 when I got my PS5, I played it through, and I remembered how much I loved this game. I actually, back in 2018, did not actually, or 2017, I think it was, no, it was 2018. Back in 2018, I never 100%ed it. This time I did around this whole thing, so I got all the things with Taskmaster, that one weird lady with like how she sets up those little tests for you, you know who I'm talking about, I think. But also, yeah, like I was saying that, like the characters are really handled really well in this game, and like I said, it is just a fun game overall. And if you pick up this game, even on Black Friday, if you pick up this game for 20 bucks, you're gonna get your money's worth, guaranteed. It's so fun. It really is. It really is a fucking fun game. But guys, let me know your thoughts below on Spider-Man Insomniac's Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5 in 2021. Did you guys agree with me? Do you think it looks really good like I do? And I want to know your guys' opinion again on the character model of Peter Parker. I think it grew on me. I still do like the old one a little bit better, but I do like this new one. Like, it grows, it looks better too, I guess you would say, for the most part. But overall, this game is a fucking phenomenal game. I cannot wait for Spider-Man 2. And I will be making a video about Spider-Man Miles Morales. There's so many other games that I do want to talk about. But guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one.